Fuck, man, this shit ain't working. What time is it? Fuck, I'm gonna be late. Fuck. Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Young Zay, and you watching Ice Cold Entertainment. So what's up, man? I go by the name of Young Zay, and I grew up in Homestead, Florida. Actually, it's like a little south of Miami, like southwest of Miami. And I moved over here to Oklahoma around like 13, 14 years old. Just, I didn't have no control over it. It was more like my parents. I started making music and like when I was a lot younger, dude. Back when I don't even know how old I was when I was making music. But I was really young, dude. It was like about, I want to say 6, 7 years ago. That's when I actually started making music. It was with my boy J Money. Dude, after school, I would just pull up to his house. I would like pick him up and shit, and we would just drive around freestyling in the car, dude. That's really where it began. Yeah, dude, it was really him who inspired me to rap. I didn't even know I wanted to rap. I knew I wanted to like make some kind of music. I knew like music was in me and like that's what I wanted to do and shit. I started going to school. My parents got me a MacBook Pro, bro, and it was pretty dope at that time. Even though it was like the older version, it was still really dope because it had like GarageBand and all that shit. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna start f***ing with it. So I started f***ing with GarageBand, dude. I had like a little USB mic. It was like a blue Snowball. And I literally started recording me and Jesse, bro. We were just making music. And that's really where it all started, dude. Studio, well, really, I didn't even want to be an engineer. I didn't want to be a producer. That was never my goal. Like, my goal was just to be an artist. Like the first person I actually started working with was my boy J Money. Like, we would go to his apartment, recording, like, I would throw him in his closet and I'd be right outside, like in his ghetto setup, just like recording him. And eventually, as I got older, I moved out, and then I moved out with my cousin Rigo, and we had this idea to start something dope. We wanted to do like a media company or something, but like none of us did video or anything, and the only thing I really knew how to do was sound. So I bought like it was alright equipment, it was like my starter equipment. I bought a little Scarlett, a mic, just something basic, and we turned our garage into like this studio slash, like the 70s show. Have you seen the 70s show? Like a vibe like that, but with neon lights, dude. It was all dark and like dope. And I just started making my music, and all my homies around. That's when all my homies started making music, bro. Like Young Flacco, J Money, and there was a few other homies that were making music, but we were just really all freestyling. We would get drunk and shit. I started having people ask me like, hey, bro, who makes your songs? Me being an engineer began. I was like, well, me, I make all my own music. People started asking me to record them, started coming over to my garage. I was charging like $15 an hour at that time, I want to say. I wasn't even like charging. It was just to like get my time. Dude, one thing happened after another, like it took like a few months. And then this dude named Magos Fades, he hit me up. He wanted some studio time. He said he didn't really rap or anything, and he just wanted to see what it was. I met him through my boy Jay the Barber. Recorded his first song, and that shit happened. And then like almost like a year later, my boy Jay was opening up his own barbershop with that same guy, Mago. And since I had just met them, no, I didn't just meet them, I knew them, started building a relationship with them. And, they put me on, bro. They gave me that opportunity. They were like, hey, bro, we're opening up a barbershop, and we have enough room in our barbershop to have like a studio in it. They're like, we see what you're doing in your garage, and we think it's dope, dude. Like, what do you think about moving it to the next level? And at that time, bro, I wasn't even ready for that shit. Because number one, I wasn't making enough money on music to like pay rent somewhere. I didn't even think about that. I was like, nah, I can't make it. My bad. My gum got stuck to my lips. Yeah, dude, when he first made that call, bro, I was nervous. I was like real nervous. Like, I called my girl, and I was like, hey, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. It was no help. And like, I still didn't know what to do. I called my mom. She didn't know what to tell me either. Like, I told my dad, dude, my dad was like my first doubter. He's like, no one's gonna pay you to make music. And I was like, damn, for real, Dad? But, shout out my dad, bro. Shout out my dad one time. So I did it, bro. I told Jay, yeah, let's do it. And boom, it literally happened like 2 weeks after. They told me to come look at the spot, see if it was dope enough. They showed me the room, and I was like, I can make something happen. So boom, I told my dad, and my dad, you know, he helped me build what the studio was. Boom, there it was. Welks was up and running, bro. Like, it took me about like 3 months to completely finish the studio, because I didn't have a lot of money at the time, so I had to, like, everything I had to buy, bro. Like, I had to upgrade everything. I upgraded mic, sound processor, computer, everything, dude. I had to completely upgrade. And so I had to save up money, then buy something, save up money and buy something. And everyone kept telling me, bro, like, I'll lend you money if you need money, like, but I didn't want to do that, you know. I wanted to be like, I did it on my own. I'm just gonna do it on my own. I'm gonna save up my money and spend it. When we were finally up and running, bro, I didn't have nobody coming, nobody, dude. It was like probably like 3-4 months where like nobody came through, bro. And like at that time as well, I fucking broke my arm, bro. So I couldn't work. And I was in like the craziest predicament. I was like 3 months into the studio. I just invested all my money in it. I broke my hand and I wasn't making any money because I couldn't work. And my arm was gonna take like 3 months to recover. So I didn't know what the fuck to do, dude, because I still had to pay rent. And somehow I had to figure out how to make my money back, because I still had bills, you know. And in that time that my hand broke, dude, with my left hand, bro, I literally taught myself graphic design. I like YouTubed the shit out of marketing videos. I YouTubed all this shit, bro. And in the end, bro, like the last month that my arm was broken, I was off my cast and I was like on a temporary cast. It was then when like people started coming in. It was actually ASO, bro. Fucking 4 months into just paying rent, boom, my inbox blew up. People were like, hey, bro, did you do ASO song? Did you do this? And I was like, yeah, let's get it. And then boom, the rest is history, bro. I think it was like just because of one person believed in me, the whole city like backed me, bro. Like at this point, I've always almost all recorded for almost every artist in the city, from like KGE to like N7NPWAP to ASO, almost everybody, bro. I've recorded almost everybody, bro. It's been dope, dude. It's been dope. Dope ass journey. And it's still not done, you know. I feel like I'm barely beginning. Thankfully, you know, like a few months back, I remember my boy DJ 888, shout out DJ 888. He offered me this opportunity to help build, like partner with him at his studio. And if y'all don't know what it is, it's the BoomBox International. It's here in the north side, bro. It's like a little north of here. I think it's like I want to say 59th and Santa Fe, somewhere around there. And dope spot, you know. And I went with the initial time that I went, I wasn't fully ready for that. It was crazy dope studio, bro. It's beautiful in there. I wasn't ready to take that opportunity. And it wasn't until, you know, like shit started moving that I was really like, I need to grow, I need to do something else, because I just want to be able to like help my parents out, you know, not let their sacrifice be in vain. Like how the f did they come and sacrifice their whole shit, bro, just for me to come over here and fuck it all up? Like, dude, if I'm out here doing some shit, like getting myself landed in jail for like years and years, what the fuck is that gonna do for my parents? You know, like they did all this shit just to make sure I was an American citizen. The least I can do is like represent, you know, like pull up for them. Real talk, bro. That's just kind of like who I am, you know. Like I just want to give back, bro. Like I don't even care about success, bro. It's more about like helping people. Man, I appreciate y'all tuning into my interview. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell notification. Man, share this with everybody you know. Shout out 405.